Yes, now it has started. Hello, Nitu. How are you? And how is your morning?
Yes, I'm pretty great.
Okay.
Very well. Morning is as usual, busy, occupied because as a homemaker, Monday is so much rushing day.
Yes,
We have to
I can
complete all the yes,
imagine.
yes. So that's
Okay, okay. So your morning
okay.
was good. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty well. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Monday morning is always like a chaotic morning because, on Sunday we become lethargic and sluggish, and next morning when we have to back on the same routine, so it seems like a chaotic, and then it seems very difficult to do the
Yes, yes.
to start the things again. Okay, all right. And how is the weather? And by the way, where are you from?
Uh,
Mm.
Actually, I'm living in North India, Gurgaon right now.
Mm.
Yes,
But
I'm living in
so how is the
Yes,
weather?
I'm living in Gurgaon.
Hmm?
Weather is quite cool. It's very cold in
Yes,
North India, all over India.
yes,
Quite foggy and smoky everywhere.
everywhere
Early
is
morning, you
yeah,
can't see.
yeah,
Yes, yes. Morning it's so much
yeah.
cold here. Yes.
It's so freezing, yeah. Even here it is so freezing, and I'm like, oh my God. Now, the the call, the call is getting, increase and increase every single
Mhm.
day, and I'm like, oh my God, because I am that type of person, who could not tolerate, who could not bear, that much cold and all. I don't
Yes.
like winter at all, because I really feel that I can't survive, and I can't tolerate this much cold. But I love summer, because summer, for me is like a good. I can survive in the summer, and I can bear hot, and but in winter I can't bear. So this is why I always feel, cold, and I always feel like a freezing and all. But I can't do anything. I have to do everything, and I have to live in that
Yes.
winter. I can't change anything. Yeah. So
Okay. So where are
I'm
you? Where are you living? Actually, right now, where are you living in India?
I'm from UP, Uttar Pradesh.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So
Quite near to my hometown. Actually, I hail from MP,
okay.
nearby Agra.
Uh,
Yes, Morena district.
mhm.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I hail from there. My hometown is there actually.
Right, right. Okay, so as I believe that we are meeting very first time, so I would love
Yes,
to know about you. So please introduce yourself, or you can introduce yourself in a brief or in a nutshell, whatever you like.
yes, yes. Of course, of course. I'm glad to introduce myself. So my name is Ritu Misra. Currently, I'm living in Gurgaon, as I mentioned before, and I hail from MP, Gwalior district. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done BCom and B.Ed also, and right now I am pursuing MA with literature from IGNU University, and I'm living here in Gurgaon with my husband and my 5 years old daughter. So if I talk about my preference to do things in my free time, I like reading books, especially non-fiction. I prefer to read non-fiction books in my free time, and also dancing is one of my hobbies.
Oh,
So that's a little bit brief
okay,
introduction of myself.
that's wonderful that you love reading, and at the same time you love dancing. Because I really, I can say that I have seen very few people love reading. You know, I was one of them that before learning this language, before starting this journey, I didn't like reading at all, never ever. But now I love
Mhm.
reading, and I love reading, and I can say I'm an avid reader. I'm a bookworm. Yeah, currently I
Mhm.
have become like this. So I think over time our habit, has changed. We have to
Yes, yes.
do the things according our according our routine and according our skills, so that we can learn and we can get better every single day. Yes, that's great. So shall I introduce?
Yes, yes, of course. I glad to hear you.
Okay, so as you already know, my name is Arshi. I hail from UP, Uttar Pradesh, and if I talk about my academic part, so I hold a master degree in chemistry. In addition, I did
Mm-hmm.
B.Ed, and after completing my study, I was working. But currently, I'm just working as a home tutor, and along with that, I run a YouTube channel where I upload English conversation related videos. And besides that, I am, as I mentioned, that I'm providing tuition and I'm also learning this language. I am completely
Mm-hmm.
devoted to learn this language this year. And if I talk about my hobbies, so there are a bunch of hobbies that I love to do in my leisure time or
Mm-hmm.
whenever I get time. So I love cooking, stitching, traveling, teaching, gardening, talking with diverse background people, reading or watching and listening English content. I just, I
Yes,
just
of
make
course.
sure to consume a lot of English content because it is crucial to consume a lot of, English content. So that's how you can get the ideas and thoughts, and then you would be able to speak. So yeah, that's of
Yeah.
guide. And I
Yes,
think I
it's
have
pretty cool
learned
and glad
that.
to hear you. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
thank
Well.
you. So, well, if before dive into, I would love to know that if you have any question in your mind, or if you want to discuss with anything, so you can tell me. Otherwise, I have few questions, so then we can proceed further. Okay?
Yes, yes, of course. Actually, I just want to know, as you mentioned that you are devoting this year totally with this language. You are learning this language very passionately, and also you hear the content. You consume lots of English related content from YouTube. So I would like to know about which kind of content you consume for working on your skills. Which kind
Okay.
of podcast, or is there any conversation particularly for working your vocab or grammar? So how do you do that actually?
Okay, well, if I talk about my content, if I talk about what I watch and listen, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll be very honest that I listen podcast. I am completely into listening podcast. I love listening podcast. And other than that, I watch English conversation related videos every single day. I don't know you would believe me or not, but every single day I watch three conversation related videos, and there are
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube there are a lot of people they are having session with English Yari. So now
Yes.
currently I am watching those session. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
those English Yari sessions I am watching. So every single day I watch at least two and three conversation related videos. And other than
Mm-hmm.
that, I love watching English vlogs as well. And sometime I love now I can say I'm watching English dramas as well. But I watch
Mm-hmm.
English dramas for shadowing purpose. I do shadowing while
Yes.
watching those dramas. I repeat every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I repeat every dialogue. So for shadowing purpose, I watch English dramas, and for listening purpose, I listen podcasts, and for watching purpose, I love watching English conversation related videos. So this I can say these kind of content I'm consuming right now.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So, is there any particular YouTuber whose podcast you prefer to listen a lot, or you like the style of talking in English? Is there any
Yes, I
special
do.
YouTuber?
I would love to tell you. Obviously, I would say that these days I'm listening Jay Shetty podcast, And
Wow, that's
yeah,
great.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm a big fan of him. I am also a big fan of him, actually.
definitely. Oh yeah, obviously,
Yeah.
yeah. And now, and also I love to watch Raj Shahmani podcast. Okay.
Yes, yes.
And the third, I love to watch Galata India podcast. And right
Hmm.
now I'm watching podcast ANI. There is a channel ANI, so I love to
Hmm.
watch those podcasts as well. So these kind of
Hmm.
podcasts I am watching, and I
Wow.
I really enjoy, while watching podcasts, because in podcasts we got to know a lot of things that we were not aware before. But when we watch podcasts, so we come across so many things. And so, because on podcast you don't get the same person, you get the you will get the different person. Like there will be,
Different
educated
person, yes.
athletes, influencer, doctors, and philosopher, and cricketer,
Yes,
and celebrities as well. So you got to know so many. You got to know so many. You got to know different perspective of people. So that's
yes.
this is why I love to watching podcasts, literally. And at the same time, I love to watch English vlogs as well, traveling vlog
Hmm.
especially.
Traveling
I
lows,
love,
yes.
yeah, I love to watch because I love,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. I can also relate with your one of the podcast thing. Actually, I am also a big fan of Jay Shetty, and I subscribed his channel. And whenever the notification came, I just start watching the pet podcast.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
through
that
that,
is,
his podcast, I learned a lot of things from there,
yes,
related to success, related to money, related to your working on
everything,
yourself. Lots of things. Yes, lot of things we can
everything,
learn from him
everything,
actually.
everything, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so that's great. Now, if you have any question, second
Yes,
question.
yes, I'm done now. Actually, I've asked a lot of. Now,
Okay.
you can ask him anything.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, don't worry. So I would love to ask you. I would love to discuss a very few question, and
Hmm.
those would be very basic. Those would be very normal. You don't need to think
Okay.
a lot, and you don't need to be, taking any kind of pressure. But it happens that when someone, tells us that I have a question and I would love to discuss. So that time we become nervous, and we become reluctant.
Hmm.
So you don't need to
Like
feel
no,
it
no,
that
actually.
way. That was
Mm.
very basic question. That are very
Okay.
basic question. Okay. So my first question: what makes you feel proud of yourself?
Okay, that's a very good question. And yes, I love to, first of all, I say thank you for asking this question, because first time who is someone asking to me like this kind of thing, so I
Okay.
can share my feelings related to this question. Yes, I proud myself when I achieve something big, and because I have a lot of goals and dreams in my life, and I want to achieve that milestone, each and every milestone, and I got to achieve that time, I feel so proud. And if I say this learning this communication skill or learning this language, one of my milestone also to get mastery in this language. So that's why when I can communicate properly with any other co-learners, I'm able to express my thoughts with the someone. Then I feel so proud of myself. Okay, now I'm able to make them understand what I want to say. So these things make me very proud. Yes.
Yes, that's great. Wonderful, wonderful. I would say incredible. And if I talk about myself, so I am proud that I believed in myself when progress is invisible. And when
Yes.
I believe in myself, and also I trust the process and stay
Mhm.
patience that I will, if
Yes.
I'm doing,
Patience.
if I
This is a
am,
big thing.
yeah, so I stayed
Yeah, very big
patiently.
thing.
I
Mhm.
just wait for my turn. So that's why I'm proud myself that I believe in myself. Earlier, I didn't believe in myself. So now
Mm.
I believe in myself. So I'm proud that I just keep going when progress is invisible.
Mhm.
Can't see any
Invisible.
progress. But having said that, I am moving forward. That is something that I am really proud of myself. So yeah, that's
Mm.
great to know.
Yes.
Okay. So my second question, if you could change one thing about
Mhm.
yourself, what would
Mhm.
it be?
Okay, so if I would change one of thing, actually, sometimes it's getting hard for me to be patient because I want to get the result. Sometimes I feel like I should get the result now or in 6 months or 1 year, but it's not easy to get the result. And so I sometimes I become so impatient or started doubting myself. Am I doing the right thing or am I doing going the right way or should I change something else to get this journey? Yes, so I feel I want to change this thing from me, and also sometimes I procrastinate the thing. Actually, I am not good at starting new good habit because I am also want to set my daily routine, morning routine or night routine, particular morning routine. We must have particular morning routine when we have to start exercising, meditation. I love doing this thing, but I can't manage this continually. This thing.
I can
So
understand.
I
I can
start.
resonate.
Yes.
I can also resonate because I also do procrastination. I can't say I don't do procrastination a lot, but
Myself.
I do. Every now and then I do. Okay, so if I could change one thing about myself, so
Mm-hmm.
it would be overthinking.
Mm-hmm.
It would be overthinking.
Okay.
You know, sometime I
Overthinking.
think too much, and which slows me down, you know. And when I overthink, so that's when I start doubting myself. I start doubting on my
Mm-hmm.
ability, on my capability, on my potential. Because when you overthink, so that time you on the at somewhere you will feel that I am not capable enough. I don't have this much potential and I don't have this ability to do this.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something that I really would like to change in myself. I don't want to think too much. I just want to take action
Mm-hmm.
instead of overthinking. So
Yes.
literally I'm thinking that I would change, but now I really feel that it is so difficult for me because every human being thinks a lot before taking the actions, and it's a natural process.
Yes.
But I
Natural
think
process. Yes.
I'm trying to reduce, I'm trying to not overthinking too much. Just take the action
Mm-hmm.
and trust in yourself and trust the process and stay patient, and that's all. And the rest of thing,
Yes.
just leave on the God. I really believe that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. 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 Of course.
it's really important. Okay.
Mm.
So,
Yes.
my third question, can you describe a small achievement you are proud this year?
Yes, I can describe. I not as one small speech achievement, but I think I can say a lot of achievement. I've improved a lot because earlier in my college days, on my school days, or before my marriage, I wanted to be fluent. I wanted to speak in English, but that time I didn't have resources, so I couldn't do that time. But I had keen desire in my heart. Okay, one day I am able to talk in English, and that time when I got engaged with my husband, that I told him anyhow or with any circumstances, I am going to learn this language, or one day I will able to communicate in this language. But at that time, due to some reason or due to having busy schedule, I couldn't continue to learn language. But I had desire. But in 2024, when I started working on my communication skill, and that in 2025, I am good enough to talk or good enough to convert in English.
Yes.
So this is one of
Yes.
my achievement. And also, I wanted to do MA in English literature. It had my dream in 2019 or 20. I thought I will pursue my master's in English, but I didn't have plan. How will I going to do that? But now circumstances become in my favor, and now I applied for that thing also. So this is the second my achievement. And also I've been waiting to grown up my daughter since she will become 4 years old and start going to school. Then I'll join any school for teaching, or I will start my career again, because I paused my career that time. So now again, I started my career and started learning skills. And one of the new thing for me is I am learning programming language. I hate working on I in a past time I hate working on computers. I told my husband many times I'm not a IT type person, or I don't want to work on networking thing. I don't like it actually. I tried a lot of times, but still I quit it in the between. But now I am working on it, and I've learned a lot of things from this. So I am work program learning a Python language actually these days. So
Ah,
this is one
this is
of my
great.
yes, this is my one of achievement I can say.
You
I
have
don't know
achieved
how
so much
I'm going to
this year.
yes.
You achieved
So
so much.
so this year I started in now I thought how this interest and developing in
Yes.
my myself that I'm learning that language, because I hate learning programming, coding. I say, what is this? I don't feel like doing this. Actually, I was a teacher in before
Okay.
my marriage, so I'm keen interested to be in a teaching field. I am a good teacher, so I want to go in teaching field. But now I'm learning these things also. So there are a lot of achievement I can
It's
say.
great to know that so far in this year you have achieved so many things, which at once you used to had those things, but
Yes,
now you are learning and you have achieved something. So that's really great. That's really
yes,
inspiring
yes.
because we do a lot of we do had on no some things, but after some time we realize that no, it is necessary to learn, it is important to do.
Yes,
So yeah, and one small achievement, if I talk about, so I'm truly proud is of being consistent with this journey, even on
mhm,
days when I was frustrated, disappointed, and I was not seeing any progress and all. But with consistency has built my confidence every single day, and now I am really proud that I am very consistent. Okay, Ritu, my bet is running out.
mm,
There are only 5% left.
okay,
So now we need to wrap up
okay.
the session. But before that, I would like to say it was really nice conversation with you, and I really enjoyed. And we will talk again.
Me too, me too.
Okay?
Yes, yes, sure. We will talk again and we'll
Please.
share the things again. And I also enjoyed this today's lesson a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please disconnect the
Okay.
call because